Is Kylian Mbappe out of Euro 2024? What's next for the French captain? What's next for France? There's a lot of questions at the moment surrounding Mbappe. If you've not watched it, on Monday night, the French captain suffered a broken nose after a collision with Kevin Danso during the 1-0 victory against the Austrians in the obviously Euro 2024 opener for both nations. It didn't look good for Mbappe when that incident first happened. A lot of blood, a lot of concern. After the match, Didier Deschamps, the French manager, came out. He said his nose is not good at all. Even if it's only a nose, it's very annoying for us. You can understand why it's annoying. Obviously, Kylian Mbappe is only 25 years old, but he's already the captain of the national side, and he's scored 47 goals in 80 appearances. He's the third highest goal scorer for France, which is unprecedented considering he's only 25 years old. And Thierry Henry and Olivier Giroud are not that far ahead. You expect Mbappe to be the highest goal scorer for France very, very soon. Nevertheless, the situation didn't look good, and then there were some interesting comments from an ex-France physio, Fabrice Briand, who was telling L'Equipe, the French news outlet, that if the nose has deviated, it will require surgery, and a normal recovery period after surgery is several weeks. Well, that would obviously put him out of contention for the entire tournament. He mentioned that he could play with protection, but after surgery, the first 10-15 days could be very, very complicated. Well, considering that France play the Netherlands on Friday and then Poland on the 25th of June, there's not a lot of time for recovery in tournament football. The games just keep on coming, especially for France, who are expected to do very, very well. Obviously, more quotes came out from Deschamps after the game saying that Mbappe was not doing well. But as the night went away and the Tuesday came into view, some better information started rolling through. On Tuesday morning, French football expert Julien Laurent provided some positive news. He was saying how, there's an operation is not required, that Mbappe left the hospital in Dusseldorf at 1 a.m. after a positive diagnosis. And the journalist mentioned that he was hoping for Mbappe to play against the Netherlands with a mask, decision to be made closer towards match day. It's a difficult injury to overcome in such a short space of time. Nevertheless, we got a bit more clarity on a possible return for Mbappe in a report from ESPN, who mentioned on Tuesday afternoon that Mbappe is likely to miss the Netherlands game as most expected, but he could be in contention to face Poland, obviously with protection on his face. There was more information that came out. There was a post from Kevin Danso himself, who was involved in the collision with Mbappe. He posted on X saying, I wish him a good recovery and I hope he can quickly get back on the pitch. To the French supporters, I am sorry that Kylian was injured from a duel. That was the post from Kevin Danso of Austria. In conclusion then, all we can say, as things stand, and this has been recorded on Tuesday afternoon, Kylian Mbappe's tournament is not over. Don't be afraid of that. That was a point that was reinforced by the French football president, Philippe Diallo, who mentioned that let's not go too far. The tournament is not over for Kylian Mbappe. He will return at some point. The question really is when, and that's the second point. It's likely to be against Poland in the final group game rather than the Netherlands on Friday. That may be a little bit too soon for Kylian Mbappe, but expect the player to finish the tournament in a protective mask. And whether or where, what stage do France finish, obviously that depends on the results, but we shall see whether the French can get the job done and win the European Championship with Kylian Mbappe as this tournament rolls on.